What's happening, fellas? Crazy Pretty here. We're back with some more Gttcc Season 18 action. This time, we're from the Elite Division and ready for round 3, race 1 up at Trial Mountain. So we'll quickly go for the grid and get the action underway. So first we got JLC up in pole in the Bugatti. Then we got Raffo in second. White Shark Jim in third. In fourth place is Infinity James. Fourth is Mad Hatter. Fifth is Mad Hatter. Sixth is Mark Schumacher. Seventh, The Crow. Eighth, Mr. Hepburn. Golden Brownie up in ninth place. Iceman Aldo in 10th. B-rated down to 11th. Brucey in 12th in the Sylvia. AG and Bugatti in 13th. And Mr. Rico in 14th in the McLaren. So we'll go back up to the top and get this race underway. 30 minutes at Trial Mountain. 5 lights. And we are green in Trial Mountain. So it looks like everyone gets away cleanly. Got a little bit of shuffling, ready to get the perfect line into the first turn. We're almost full wide in the back of the pack now, coming through the first left and the right. You've got to watch the curbs on the entry there, not take too much, you'll get a penalty as we come now down into the first proper left hand and you into the tunnel. CJLC just edging it out for second, now down into the wooded area, into the forest, first through the right turn. Got to be careful of that wall, that invisible wall on the inside. You got to watch them rocks. Now through the right turn into the second tunnel, little tunnel here. You got a little left kink corner before we head into the back straight tunnel. Looks like everyone gets away cleanly. We'll head to the back, see what's happening there. Rico in 14th behind B-Rated's dropped to 13th now. B-rated in 13th, then trying to hold Rico, but Rico looks like he's going to go for an overtake. We're going too wide in the tunnel. Who's going to come out on top? As we head into the next corner, which is a banked left hairpin. Looks like Rico's got the inside. Does he make the pass? B-rated go on the outside. It gives him the room. Rico gets the move done. You've got to be careful in this little section. It's tight and twisty. Now down into these next couple of corners, a little bit of braking needed for these. Got to be careful not to fully get onto that yellow curb though, you will get a penalty. Same with this corner as we now head into the last section of this track. No marking, you just straight line the chicane. You've actually got to slow down for this now, they've altered the track. So head back up to the top then. So JLC still leading away from Raffo in second. Infinity James is up to third now. White Shark Jim down to fourth. Mad Hatter in 5th place. He's doing well in this race. Crow is in 6th place. 7th is Mark Schumacher following the Crow. Hepburn in now in 8th place. Brucey up to 9th after that start. He's done a really good job. Golden Brownie in 10th. Oh, Brucey. Oh, Brucey. What are you doing? Let's see what he does here, so we'll ride on board with him. So as you can see, he's right behind Hepburn as we head on to lap 2. Coming now. Just looks like he doesn't scrub the speed enough. He gets over that bump, gets onto the grass on there and gets a penalty for his trouble. Takes the wide line. Golden Brownie is on the inside as you can see, so he's going to lose 2 positions to Golden Brownie and ADG. He'll go past him now. He's on the inside of ADG though. Gives it he's tight on the exit. Gives him the room though, and it looks like he might lose another position here as well to Aldo. Aldo's looking to come through. He's side by side with Rico. So now coming to the tunnel. Obviously the penalty line is pretty much at the start-finish straight. So you lose all the momentum from that lap and on your next lap as well. So you've got to be really careful with penalties around this track. It's really easy to get one. Oh, as you heard the tyres squealing. Looks like there's a bit of a Maybe a collision between Hepburn, but you can see there's 3, 4, 5 cars going now through this tight, twisty section. There's going to be, oh, there's a little bit of contact between ADG and Mark Schumacher there, just a little bit of a nudge on the back end. Enough just to get the car loose on him. You see Bruce in now just lurking in the back of this pack, seeing if there's going to be any incident happening in these next couple of corners. As you can see, Mark Schumacher now, oh, Hepburn's on the inside of Brucey. Brucey just trying to get out of everyone's way because he's got that penalty to serve. That's going to drop him at least a couple of places. There he goes, 13th. Is B-Raid going to get him as well, 14th? I think he is. Brucey just blips the throttle, lets off, lets him by. So Brucey all the way down to 14th from that penalty, from 8th. See if he can get back up. Oh, there's been some issue behind shot, Jim. Let's see what happened to him. So as he comes, oh, he gets contact with the Crow. Oh, we're going to have another look at that on board. So you can see he's behind the Crow. We're coming to first turn. Oh, he doesn't, oh yeah, the Crow just slows down a little bit too much. Catches the White Shark off guard. Managed to get into the back of him, a little bit of contact. White Shark pays the price. The Crow's still up there though. Does the Crow get any damage from that? He does, he gets front end damage. Still thereabouts. Oh, gets into the wall a little bit then. Lies and loses position to 9th and to 10th. Rico's getting past him as well. And I think this is where he leaves. He wasn't too happy about that contact, but kind of just racing really there. But anyway, we'll get back to the action. Go back to the leaders, see what they're doing. So JRC is now opened a sizable gap to second place from Raffo. Raffo still doing a good job in second. We got Mad Hatter in third. He's doing a grand old job. Fourth place, Infinity James. He's doing a sterling job. I think in this race he might be wanting to go for a no stop, maybe possibly a one stop. We'll have to see and see how it checks out. But he's on the medium tyres, so we'll have to see if he can make it. Half an hour on the fuel. Mark Schumacher in 5th place. He's doing well up to now. Oh, was that lag or was that someone's spin run? That was just lag. 6th place is ADG, then 7th Hepburn. Rico now up into 8th place, followed by Roland Brownie in 9th. Bruce is up into 10th, with B-Rated right behind him in 11th. And White Shark Jim bringing up the rear of the field in 12th after that contact with the Crow. Back up to the top then. Nothing really happening for the JLC. I think he's going max attack just to build up that gap for the pit stop. So Raffo now coming under increased pressure from Mad Hatter. Trying that Vaude Farm McLaren coming through the tunnel. Lost my words then a little bit. Mad Hatter then falling in third. Really cut up this gap, but there's Infinity James as well, right behind these two. So any sort of mistake or contact between these two in front is going to give him some free positions, which will help his cause in the pit strategy of the race. As you can see, side by side between the McLaren and the Ferrari, then through the backstretch tunnel, here we go, down the hill we go. Down to the banked left hand to hairpin. He gets the inside line. Gets the move done. Pretty simple pass. Is Raffo going to come back at him? Raffo looks like he's been racy. He's ready to pounce. He's going to make a move into the next couple of turns. Let's come now over the crest, now down the hill, down to the last turns. Oh, a little bit of a bump there. Nothing untoward though. Mad Hatter second place still. Oh, gets a little bit of a kick of oversteer there. Has to correct it and save it, but now that's able to raffle to be right on his bumper. He's just going to follow him through this next couple of corners. You don't really want to go side by side through here. You've got to be mindful that the car in front will probably brake. Some cars can take that corner better than others, so still status quo. So we'll go down here back into 5th because ADG is in 5th place. In this next little group of cars, you've got Mark Schumacher right behind him. He's coming under fire from Hepburn, and you've got Rico in 8th place right behind these two. Oh, we're going side by side, Hepburn and Mark Schumacher. Is Hepburn going to get that move done as we go side by side into this little twisted section? He does get it done. So a great move by Hepburn, gets up into 6th. Oh, there's contact. Oh no, there's a massive crash. Let's go on board and see what happened here. So Hepburn's there, he comes across to take the line, but Mark Schumacher's still there. There's contact and it puts them both in the wall. Oh, Hepburn comes and he's come onto the racing line now. As car's coming round the corner, he's got to be careful. Oh, unfortunate contact between Mark Schumacher and Hepburn there, but Mark Schumacher was there. Hepburn tried to take that racing line for the next corner and close the door on him, and unfortunately unavoidable contact. And we'll actually go back to Mark Schumacher. He's got front end damage as well, but managed to recover after that contact. Just the bouncy physics of Gran Turismo. He's got rid of that damage now, so he's got to just try and regain the focus of that little contact there and carry on. It's up to the stewards to see if there's anyone at fault after that, after the race. We've got White Shot now in that back up into 9th. He's got past Brucey and B rated. And then Hepburn there is on the back end of this little pack. Managed to cut up pretty quickly, so he's in 12th place. Back up to the top then. Mr. JRC doing a grand old job in the Bugatti. We're on lap 6 now, 10 minutes into the race. He's got the fastest lap on lap 2 so far. Will he hold that to the end of the race, or will someone else pip him to the post? Second, back into second is Raffo, so he's got past Mad Hatter. Mad Hatter's down to 4th now, so not sure what happened there. So Infinity James struggling with those tyres, especially on the right front, but he's managing it well, managing the fuel well as well. Is he going to be able to make it? 30 minutes. Mad Hatter then 4th place, coming through the tunnel now. ADG, he's coming round, he's in 5th place, followed by Rico in 6th place. Golden Brownie's got a penalty, he's in 7th. Schumacher 8th, he's coming to the tunnel now, followed by White Shark in 9th, Brucey in 10th. He's going to try and mount an attack onto White Shark. He's right behind him in the slip. Can he get any sort of overtake planned into this next corner? He's going for the inside line, it looks like. White Shark shuts that door though and closes that overtake. Shuts it down. As now we come through the next couple of twisted corners, then Brucey just holding station right behind White Shark. Oh, we got an overtake. We got yellow flag. Something's happened somewhere. Not sure if anyone's spun or anything. Oh, it's Mad Hatter. Let's see what happened there then. Oh yeah, big off, so we'll see. Does he just lose it on his own? It looks like it, yep. He gets on the grass and into the inside wall. See the British Art Foundation charity on the front of it, side of his car. So he loses a couple of positions, then down into 6th. Golden Brownie's on the inside. Gordon Brownie tries to go for the... oh, he just takes the line. He's going to have a penalty anyway, so... oh, a little bit of contact. Madhatta just struggling with that damage out of the corner, then couldn't get the momentum he wanted. But he holds station in 6th place. So Gordon Brownie in 7th, Mark Schumacher in 8th, but he's followed by White Shark and Brucey. These two now just following each other around the track pretty much. Well, Bruce is following him, sorry, as they're trying to make up ground to the rest of the pack. You see Brucey honking the horn. The little Sylvia that could. Come now down into the right turn. We'll call that turn the big tree turn. Now coming into the tunnel, you can see the people on the spectators on top of the tunnel. Hopefully they won't fall, and some more spectators. There's Brucey gets so close to that big log on the exit there. See White Shark now, he's trying to mount an attack onto Mark. Can he get it done? You can see Gordon Brownie in front as well, going side by side, and also Mark Schumacher and White Shark. Does he get the inside line? He does get the inside line. Look at the difference, but here's Mark Schumacher with the undercut. He gets it back. Nice little undercut there. Awesome cut back to retain 8th position. See the tyres suffering now on White Sharks. Bruce is also pretty much the same. Mark has got really good tyre wear in that Lambo. White Shark heads in the pits and Brucey follows him, so them two go in the pit for an early pit stop. Almost not even 15 minutes yet. Hepburn still 11th, being rated 4 off a little bit, 9-12. Back up to the front then. JRC all on his own. Not a lot of screen time in a minute. Says it's pitted on lap 3, but that's just a glitch with the timing board. Purple Bugatti Monster Machine. Listen to the sound of that engine. We're going to listen to it as we go through the tunnel. Listen to the sound of that bass coming through the tunnel then. Beautiful engine noises. 2nd place we got McLaren of Raffo. He's doing well on station. Then 3rd is the Bugatti of James. Doing well so far. Looks like he's just got over a quarter of a tank left, so is he able to make it another 15 minutes? We'll have to see. ADG in 4th then. Got Rico behind him in 5th. Great race so far for Rico. Gordon Brownie in 6th place. He's on in station. Probably thinking about pitting soonish, I would guess, with the state of those tyres and the fuel. Mark Schumacher, he's doing really well on these tyres. Got a bit more fuel than Gordon Brownie. Hepburn, he's got a penalty. Oh, we've got JRC into the pits then. Are we going to have any more pitters? Raffo goes through, James goes through. AG, is he going to go into the pits? No, he's not. Rico goes through. Gordon Brownie, is he coming into the pits? No, he goes through. Mark Schumacher goes through. Hepburn's got a penalty. Does he decide to go in the pits this time? No, he doesn't, so he's going to serve his penalty. B-Raid in 9th, he's going to come through as well. You can see Brucey got the jump on White Shark, so can Brucey lead White Shark around this track, or is White Shark going to catch up to him? White Shark does seem to have decent pace. Where's JRC going to come out? He's just getting his tyres served now. Just getting some fuel. Is there going to be a long fuel stop for him? No, it's not. It's just a short one. Just gets a couple of litres. And he comes out in 9th place. Nobody else anywhere near him. So, good pit stop from the JRC team. Brucey now just coming down the start-finish straight with White Shark behind him. Back up to the front, and we got Raffo leading the way. Is he going to be pitting anytime soon? He's just got to think that JLC is just pitted, so he's got to be mindful of that fact. As now we come to the really big tree corner. Left-hander banked. Come now through the twisty section. Up and over the crest, now down the hill into the next turn, which is a right-hand turn. Now we go down further downhill into the left turn. Gotta be careful on the exit here, because that grass comes really quick. It looks like he's going in the pits. Yes, it does. Okay, so if James doesn't pit, that's going to give him first place, which he doesn't. So James inherits first place. Now he's got quite a big gap to third place. Is he going to be able to get the win? Tyres are coming on the front right. It's coming to halfway on the way now, so he's got a quarter of a tank of fuel left. See everyone now coming to the pits. Gordon Brownie goes through, so he's going to come out into second. Rico's in the pits. ADG, Mark Schumacher, B-Rated goes through, and Hepburn's in the pits. So Gordon Brownie, does he come out? Raffles just coming to the pits now, so Gordon Brownie in second, B-Rated in third. JRC comes through, everyone else pitting, so he's going to take the undercut off a Raffo, and he's going to continue to get fourth place again. Should be in second when the other two guys pit, so you got Raffo coming out now. Rico is just getting his fuel, and is out of the pits. We're going to stay on board with Rico, because I do believe something happens when he's coming out the pits. So he's ghosted with ADG. Oh, gets it wrong on the exit, on the pit exit there. And then trying to stay out of the way of everyone, gets on the grass. Unfortunate incident for him there. I don't know whether he was ghosted inside ADG and there was some contact there. I don't know whether it looked a bit suspect coming out of the pits. Not too sure whether that'll be looked at or not, or as we head back up to the front of the grid, then we've got Infinity James leading the way in first. Definitely going for the one stop now as we head to 20 minutes on the timer. Just over 10 minutes left in this race to go, and he's leading the way under a quarter of a tank now. You see the tyre wear really starting to impact the front right as Golden Brownie goes into the pits. Who's B-Rated going to come in? B-Rated opts to not pit, so he goes through. So the team getting ready to receive Golden Brownie into the pits. You can see B-Rated and JRC coming through, so that's going to put B-Rated up into second. JRC is going to be in third. I wonder if B-Rated is going for the one stop as well. He's on the softs. Really good tyre wear on those soft tyres. So I'll have to see how he does for the remainder of the race. JLC then in third place. Raffo up into fourth now. You see Gordon Brown is still in the pits. He's just come into the pits now getting the fuel. Where's he going to come out? Mark Schumacher goes through, or does he? He's going to have the momentum. Or is he? He's going to beat him to the first corner. It's going to be tight between Schumacher and Golden Brownie. Golden Brownie gets through the turn though. So Golden Brownie retains that fifth place, but Mark Schumacher's got all the speed. He's got warmth in his tyres. He's on old tyres. He's going for a one stop as well. No stop, sorry. So can the one stoppers make an impact on the no stoppers? That's the question. ADG, he's got a fresh set of tyres. Quarter left of tank of fuel. So he's on the charge. White Shot Jim in 8th. He's got Bruce, he's still behind him. So he did manage to catch him and overtake Brucey. But I think if Brucey finishes, if the race finishes 9 and Bruce is in 9th, I think that would be a good result after the first couple of weeks. He did suffer a little bit and was at the back of the field in the first 2 race ones. So we'll have to see how the outcome of this race, but so far status quo between these two. We've just see if Bruce is going to go for an overtake in this next corner. Oh, White Shark Jim goes a bit wide. Bruce thinks about the inside line. Are they going to go side by side for this section? It looks like Bruce is giving him the space, giving him the optimal line for this corner. He's come down for the right-hander. Kind of looks like it's status quo between these two. So go back to Rico and Hepburn. They are battling as well. I think we've had another person leave as well. I think Mad Hatter left. So only down to 11 people, and Aldo's left as well. Sorry, not sure. Didn't see what happened between Aldo and whoever else, but he left the race as well. Oh, Hepburn gets it wrong. Managed to gather it back up. A little bit of a touch on the wall there. So head back up to the top of the grid. James still doing well in first place. It's about half of a quarter of a tank now. Those medium tyres really starting to wear. B-rated in first, but he's got JLC right behind him. Obviously B-rated on worn tyres and is fuel saving. JLC is on fresh tyres and he isn't fuel saving, so I think JLC is going to pip him to the post. He's got the Bugatti power behind him as well. He's got extra speed than the Lambo. Easily done the overtake before the corner. Slots in, gets the optimal line. Into the corner we go. And yes, man, thank you, Dan. And it's through. So B-rated now down to third. JLC is now going to try and close the gap up to James. Raffo, fourth place. Good showing from him so far. Is he going to be able to catch up to the back of B-rated? Mark Schumacher still hasn't pitted. Obviously doing a no stop, sorry. Fuel saving, good result for him so far in fifth place, as we're heading now down to nearly 5 minutes left of the race. We've got ADG in sixth place. He's trying to mount a charge, trying to close the gap up to Mark Schumacher. We've got White Shark in seventh. Golden Brownie down to eighth. Not sure what happened with him. Oh, I think he messed up the tyre strategy. I don't think, yeah, he didn't change tyres on the pit stop. Okay, so that's why he managed to get out before Mark Schumacher. So he's got Brucey right behind him. Obviously, Golden Brownie on worn tyres. So is Golden Brownie going to lose another position? I think he might. If not this lap, next lap, definitely, especially when the tyres go. He's not going to be able to get the same amount of grip in the corners as Bruce is. Bruce is obviously on fresh tyres. So just stay with this little battle. Brucey, Rico and Hepburn are still together, but they aren't really doing anything. Status quo between them two in the minute. So can Golden Brownie defend against Brucey? He's going to struggle in this corner as he goes wide on the exit. That's going to let Brucey come past. And he gets the move done. Easy as you like. Unfortunate mistake from Golden Brownie. I'm not sure whether that was the pit strategy. If it was, it's a pretty rubbish pit strategy. I'm sure it was a mistake. Unlucky for Golden Brownie then. It's going to be a torrid time to the end of the race for him. But you can see James up in first. We've got less than 5 minutes to go. His fuel's flashing. Can he make it last to the end of the race? He's in first. He's got a sizable gap to JLC. It's going to be tight with the fuel. Obviously the front right is wearing down now, but he's still got a little bit of life left in it. Let's see what lap time is doing. Last was a 2:02. This lap's going to be a 2:02. So he's doing consistent lap times. Is it a 2:02? Yeah, it's a 2:02. 1:58 from JLC, so he is catching him, but not by a lot. About 4 seconds a lap if he can do consistent 1:58s, which he is. So it's going to be really close at the end of the race. B-rated third still, he's on his station and he's flashing on the tyre wear. Raffo in fourth, he's closing that gap to B-rated. Trying everything he can to push that gap. push the car to close that gap, sorry. Mark Schumacher, he's still okay on the fuel, but he's about to start flashing on that fuel. So he's got to try and push and also save the fuel as well. It's not going to be easy. ADG in 6th place, he's coming under fire from White Shark, and ADG is flashing on fuel. White Shark's good on fuel, he's attacking, max attack for him now, flashing the lights. So he's going to be able to get any position on ADG. Brucey holding station in 8th place, got a bit of a gap to him now. Gordon Brownie in 9th, you can see his front right tyre is completely gone, so he's going to come under fire now from Rico and Hepburn soon. See Rico trying to escape from the clutches of Hepburn, but Hepburn's right there. So back up to the front now, we got Infinity James still leading the way, but you can see that gap is visually coming down now. Let's see if this is going to be a consistent 202. You can see the fuel is really low, but this should be the final lap. Yeah, this will be the final lap, so 15 lap race. So can James take the fuel one more lap? Can he keep that gap to where it is? It's another 202, faster than the last lap. JC has done another 158, it's a high 158. But he's still there, he's low on the fuel as well, so he's probably going to have to fuel save a little bit, but he's got a little bit more than James. Likewise with B-rated. Sterling job for B-rated, being able to manage those soft tyres and excuse me, and manage the fuel as well. So really good performance in this race from him. Raffo in 4th is right there. Can he do anything on this last lap to try and catch up to him? I'm not sure he can. Mark Schumacher is coming down from the left bank turn. I think he's safe in 5th place. ADG in 6th. It looks like he's dropped White Shark. No, White Shark's right behind him. I didn't see him on the picture there. So is White Shark going to try and mount a charge onto him? I think this is pretty much one. Well, I think there's a couple of battles on the track in the lower places of this race, but this is heating up now in the last lap. Can White Shark do anything to him? Excuse me. He's coming down through the tunnel. Brucey in 8th place, he's low on the fuel, but he looks like he's going to be able to get this last lap done in 8th place. Rico now is coming under fire from Hepburn. Gordon Brown is down to 11th on those worn tyres, but we'll get back up to the top because Infinity James is just in front of JLC. Can he get through this last corner? It's going to be close at the end. This is the final lap then. You can see the fuel is virtually nothing. He's virtually on fumes. JLC, little clip on the wall. It looks like James is our winner for Trial Mountain. He's going to come across the line in first. Great job from him, no stopper. One stop JLC, B-rated, no stopper as well. 3rd place, he's going to take it. 4th place, Raffo. 5th place, Mark Schumacher. He comes through the last 2 turns. We won't go back to the battle from White Shark and AD, but 5th place goes to Mark Schumacher. He's going to cross the line in 5th place. Great job from him. Right, so we're going to go back and see how White Shark took ADG. So we'll go back here. So we're coming through the tunnel then. White Shark's right behind AD. Does he go for the inside line or does he going to go round the outside? It's close between. He's just trying to decide where he's going to go. He goes round the outside then. White Shark Jim round the outside, gets the drive off the exit. Great overtake from White Shark over AD. Energy's pretty much got no answer for him as he's really low in the fuel. But White Shark's going to come and finish the race and come across the line in 6th place. After managed to get a really good overtake around ADG, surely should put that down for overtake of the week. But it's going to be White Shark Jim finishing in 6th place. He's going to come across the line and take it away from AG on the last lap. Great drive from him. AG is going to come across the line and finish in 7th. Brucey, bit of a boring race for him, but he managed to get back into 8th place. Rico's going to come across the line and finish in 9th. Hepburn in 10th. And Gordon Brown is going to come across the line in 11th place. So great racing from these guys. That's going to be it from me. I'll see you in the next video for race 2. Round 3 race 2, and that's going to be from Interlagos. So until then, I've been the Crazy Brit. See you next time.